So I was asking you, so what do you think is the first process while doing the, is it the keyword research comes first, then comes SEO, or is it the SEO comes first, then the keyword research comes next? What do you think?
I believe that we must know the basics of SEO first.
Okay.
Then only I believe we can conduct keyword research, or what?
Okay. So that is also one type of answer. But the keyword research is very crucial in SEO. So for me, keyword research comes first, even before doing the SEO. Let's just say usually people launch a website and then they're gonna do SEO. And for SEO, they will, after structuring the whole website, after structuring the whole menu, after deciding the whole services, after deciding the whole products, they will then do the research part, the keyword research parts, and then implement the whole kind of thing. But the way the people do it is they're gonna finalize before even making a website. They're gonna finalize what kind of services they are going to launch. So what kind of customer they are going to target, and based on that they prepare a content, and while preparing the content they give a content writer certain kind of a heads up on the keywords, like seed keywords, and the content writer will prepare those content, and then finally they will launch, and that will end pretty much good in terms of SEO. So that results pretty fast than the overall process that people are doing. They will simply launch a website, then start the process later on. So it's gonna hamper their overall progress. Like sometimes we have to change the navigation, sometimes the structuring is not good, and in SEO, whatever we do, like it took me at least 3 years to figure out the term, like I said. So what it means is, SEO for me means is it's an art. Okay. So everyone has their own take on that. So it's an art of discovering, how the Google will show up, how the Google will process the queries. And Google haven't, revealed any kind of a, algorithm, how their algorithm process. It's just like we are doing that. Let's just say if I share one strategy in the online, people will, my strategy worked in my website, and people will think that, oh, this guy's strategies work, maybe I should implement that. And people started, copying each other. So that's how it is done. Also, that's how the SEO has been done. There hasn't been a clear SOP of the Google algorithm. So we have to continuously discover the new strategies over time. Okay. So yeah. Okay, you want to say anything?
No.
Okay.
I was just saying okay.
Okay. So while going to the keyword research part, if we go to the definition, it is a process of finding the most relevant keyword and researching them, determining the best way that can be optimized in order to bring a customer to your website. Keyword are the main way people find you on internet. Okay, so my answer to the question was, the keyword research comes first, then comes the SEO. But usually people launch the website and then do a keyword research. And SEO, I was telling you, the overall goal of a SEO is to make, the overall website structure healthy. Hygiene, we call it in SEO term, like you are the nutrition, you've been writing content on nutrition, health related. So hygiene, website hygiene is the most important thing. Hygiene means the website structuring should be good, website navigation should be good, so that Google processes the results more easily. There are lots of URL clutters, lots of spammy URLs, people make a long URLs, those kind of stuff really hampers on SEO. So similar to the keyword research, people stuff the content. So keep the overall goal that people do is they just push the keywords only. They think that keyword research is the important part, so they just randomly put the keyword in their content, and they think that it will rank. So it doesn't work like that. So we have to make everything right, from structuring to overall content flow. Okay, so that's the overall goal of the SEO. So while doing the keyword research, the process, I have made a simple process here. Okay, the process is like okay. The process is we have to discover the keywords. Okay, so if let's just say we have a topic in mind, so then we will look for the related topics in online. So what kind of result that will get, and make a random list of the keywords. Then we gonna filter it later. The overall process is to get first brainstorm the keywords in the topic, and then run those keywords in the Google online or any other tool, and then we're gonna process those keyword list and filter them according to our need. That's the overall process. It's a simple process. And first, before knowing the process, we need to know the types of the keywords. Okay, so the types of the keywords are short tail keywords, medium tail keywords, and long tail keywords. Okay, so short tail keywords are usually the generic terms. Okay, so they have their high search volume, high competition, low conversion, and low search intent. To show you an example, if I have to show you an example, let's just say Everest is the keyword. So it is a generic keyword. Okay, it's a Mount Everest, a generic keyword. People every month people type this keyword, so it has a high search volume. Okay, but even though it has a high search volume, the it has a low conversion. Everest, let's just say if I type Everest in Google, like I typed just earlier, it has a low conversion. Means what the objective is not clear. What I wanted to do with the Everest, maybe I want to show look at a picture. Maybe I want the elevation. Maybe I want to track. The objective is not clear. Okay, so they have a low conversion. We are not sure that what the user is going to see. So it has a high competition though, because it has a more amount of search volume. It has a high competition as well. But also the intent, like I said, we do not know the overall objective of the user, what he is going to do. It has a low search intent. These are called as short tail keyword. While there is a medium tail keywords, which is which has a formula like specific terms plus localized terms, which means if I type Everest and if I type Nepal, it is called as a specific term, and plus it is a localized search. I want to since the Everest is in Nepal, so I type Nepal. Okay, so it serves a purpose. Purpose means, it serves a purpose because it has a medium search intent. I know the Everest and it's in Nepal, so I simply type Everest Nepal. So it is more specific than short tail keywords. Okay, so it has a decent set of a conversion because the intent is at least a more or less moderate around. I know the Everest is in Nepal, so I type Everest Nepal. Maybe I want to trek to Nepal, so the intent is around moderate. Okay, so it has a medium difficulty. If we look into the keyword tool, it has a medium difficulty as well as the search volume, because comparing this to the short tail keyword, it has a medium search volume. Okay, not high search volume, but medium search volume. So another one is here as a long tail keywords. So they are more specific than this medium tail keywords. They have a low search volume, low competition, high conversion, but high search intent. Okay, so if we show to short it, if we call it in the SEO term, these are called as informational queries, because the objective is not clear. We just want throw the keyword into the Google, that is just Everest only. So these are called as navigational queries. We want to navigate through the searches. We want to localize. We want to see the results. So these are called as navigational queries. And another transactional queries, because this has a high search intent, high conversion. For example, for a long tail example, best time to visit Everest Base Camp. So this is a long tail keyword. So what it does is, this has a, it's a pretty long phrase, but if I type best time to visit Everest Base Camp trek, here is the result. The objective of this keyword is maybe that visitor wants to go to Everest Base Camp. So he wants to know the time. The objective is clear. This user has a clear objective. So these are called as a long tail keywords, and it has a high conversion because I did a specific search, and maybe it's most likely we have to assume that that customer is going to come to Everest Base Camp trip. That's why he is searching for it. If he is not coming to Nepal, so if he is not going to Everest Base Camp, why would he search best time to visit? Maybe he's not just now, if he typed the keyword, but not just few months later he will come back, but at least he is making a decision to come back to Everest Base Camp sooner or later. Okay, so this has a clear objective. These are called as a long tail keywords. So based on these three keyword types, we have to make a keyword strategy. Okay, so later we will talk about it more. So basically the research steps are, first we have to know the niche. People here in Nepal do not even know the niche. They just have a website, they have a product, and they do not, if I ask them, what is your specific niche? Do you have any niche? So they do not know the niche because they want the every cut. They have a diverse business portfolio, they have a diverse range of products. They do not know their niche. Let's just say if I am launching an IT company, say they would just target, they would name it as an IT company in Nepal. Okay, they do not have any clear niche, like let's just say they are a design company, let's just say they are a multimedia company, let's just say they are a SEO company. They are just random. They just put their every services. They wanted to do a graphic design, they want to do a web design, they want to do a software, but not like they want to establish their brand as a, let's just say, yes, I wanted to do all, I have a web design, I have a graphic design, all kind of resources, but as a brand, everyone has to have a one USB. That is, if I want to establish my brand as a software company, then I have to push software company keyword in all our brand related things. Okay, so we have to know the niche, and based on niche we short down the keywords. So brainstorming is the part which is relevant to your business, and next part is, after we brainstorm the seed keywords or random keywords, then we go to the keyword tools. Then after the keyword tool, we get certain amount of keywords. Then again, we are not satisfied. We have to go through the competitors, what the competitors are doing. We have to look at through the competitors because they are already ranking on those kind of keywords. So obviously we want to see their strategies, what kind of keyword they have done, so that we could beat them. Spying on the competitors is also plays a crucial role in the keyword research step. And lastly, we filter those keywords and curate those keywords and pick the best keyword which is relevant to our business. That's how the process works. Okay. So I'm going to switch to a next slide. So it is a little bit detailed. Okay. So how do we do it? Like I said, introduction is just a definition: brainstorm, research and filtering, keyword optimization, and output. Okay. So how do we brainstorm? So like I said, we have to figure out the niche. Niche does not mean, just the while launching a company, niche does not mean the overall objective of the company. Niche means, let's just say, if I am a content writer, I have a certain topic in mind. Niche means what kind of a topic I'm going to target. Okay, so I don't necessarily need to have a business. Okay, so I have to think and brainstorm the related topic around that blog. Okay, so the first objective is gathering the initial keyword. Pull together a list of key phrases that describe what you are going for, and think through your target market, means intent. So the exercise is, while before writing a blog, just if you have a topic in mind, just write down the random keywords that people will look for around that topic. What kind of searches people do, just a random brainstorming. Okay, so then you fill in a few of the additional keyword ideas that you think will work, and create a spreadsheet to keep the track of all keywords. So this is the brainstorming part. This is most important, I think. But if you are not doing a brainstorming part, there is another way to do a brainstorming part. Okay, so another way is, simply go to, this is the tool. So I do not want to jump right into the tool, but this is for the brainstorming part only. So what it does is, creates a scenario. Okay, here is creating a scenario. So type of question scenario you want to pose in the box. The way that this keyword tool is set up is, this creates a scenario like, what is the objective of the visitor. So we have to type in here and creating a scenario. Then we will get a decent set of keywords, like organic keywords that may not show in the keyword tool. Okay, so it creates a scenario. Let's just say I want to go to Everest Base Camp. Okay, so scenario is trek to Everest Base Camp. So this is my overall objective. I want to go to Everest. So creates a scenario. After that, it gives the URL. Okay, so this is the URL you are going to send to your end user, means customer. If you have a services or the website, this is the URL that you are going to copy and paste to the customer or the friends, anything. So what it does is, it gives while after that, let's just say I will go to incognito mode and enter that URL. So now here it shows is your search phrase here. It says I have to type my search phrase. Okay, so let's just say I type Everest Base Camp here. So submit. See the results for this scenario here. It says see the results. Okay, if I click here, it will gonna show the overall keyword and the query. Straight search, is it exact match or initial title search? So this is a one example, means you have to that copy paste that URL and send to the several customers. Okay, after that this keyword is going to fill up. What it does, basically the objective of this tool is, create a scenario, then push that URL to the all those friends or customer, so that let's just say how they search. So we want to know that. So this URL does is, just simply, if they enter their phrase, we're gonna know what phrase they entered, through this tool. If we push that URL, we create a scenario and give it to them so that they could fill in the information, and we get the organic related keywords. That's the overall objective. So if we don't know the brainstorming part, we have to simply use this tool to create a scenario. Let's just say we want digital marketing related into our website. So I will create a scenario and simply copy paste this URL to the customer. Let's see how they will search for digital marketing. If they want to look for digital marketing services, I will simply copy paste this URL to that user, and we gonna know what kind of a keyword he is typing. Okay, so this is the overall objective. But what I would do in most of the cases is I also use that tool, and most of the cases, if I am assigned to do a task, or I am assigned to search a keyword, I would simply ask my friends, or in the office space, I will tell them what kind of searches do we do. Go to the Google and just look for these services. What would you type? I would go through this process, this organic process, and I will list down what different friends who will have a different kind of search queries. So I would list those and pull into my Excel sheet. Okay, so let's just say if I am traveling to India, so I would what would I type? If I am traveling to India, I would obviously look for the hotel, right? So what would I type for a hotel? Obviously I can know through the keyword tool, but the organic process is like, okay, well, what would I type? Means cheapest hotel in Bangalore. I want the cheapest hotel so that I could afford my budget. Okay, so this is the one keyword. This is the organic keyword. Maybe tool may not show this keyword. So this is the seed keyword that I want to pull into the Excel sheet. So this way, through the organic process, we have to filter out the keywords. Okay, so then after this process, like additional, I will pull in few other keywords. Like I said, I would ask different friends to type in the same information. What would they type? So I will simply pull into that sheet. So that is the brainstorming part. So after that, I would curate and filter that keyword. So based on those observation, based on that list, I would sort what is ideal for my business. Okay, so how? Then we will, after getting those seed keyword, then I will pull those keyword to the keyword tool, and then look for the stats of that keyword. Okay, stat means the volume and the CPC, all sort of information. Okay, so that will get me the idea of the searches, what kind of search volume it has, so that I would know the competitive advantage. It would be beneficial for my blog or the website. Okay, so then what I would do is I would also look for the keywords on the social site like Reddit and Facebook, and also look for the keywords on the Quora. Okay, so this part is kind of a lengthy part, because I have generated the list, and then I would have to research and filter which is ideal for my business. Most people do not know what keyword they have to target. So how do I do that? Is simply, if I got the list, I would pull in the keyword into the tool part. That's the that can be done easily. But another thing I can do is look into the keywords on social site, like I said, Reddit and Facebook. So how do I do that? So simply, if I have a like digital marketing services, so I would firstly, my overall process is like that. I would go through the brainstorming part, and then I will immediately go through this part. Okay, I do not rely on to, like I said. So before going to that tool and see the original, the volume and all sort of information, I would simply go to AlsoAsked. This is the site. Maybe you know this tool.
I'm not sure if I have used it before.
Okay. So the overall objective of this tool is, it's gonna find out the questions people ask. That it is one of my favorite keyword like tool, and based on this keyword tool, I have gotten some good amount of traffic to my website, and also the SEO ranking as well. Because there are no such tool like AlsoAsked which gonna let me figure out the questions the people ask. This is purely organic related questions. So questions are crucial. Why? Means people are actually asking the questions, right? So if I address that questions and maybe prepare a blog to answer them, it's gonna result good. So what would I type? Let's just say, like we also showed in an example, Everest Base Camp Trek. I simply type Everest Base Camp Trek. So I want to know what people are asking about Everest Base Camp Trek. So I have to, we can pull in the region information. I just put a default information from the UK. Okay. If you want to target around India or Pakistan, you can also do that. Okay. So search.
And what if we want to target worldwide? Then is it US?
The default is US, also UK, you can type just that, also this works for local SEO. That's why you can, pull in the region. Region is important for this keyword. Most of them have a region, and also the default for any keyword research tool is based around US, which is also a global targeting, you can say. Okay. So did you see, this is called as a mind map? Okay, so what it does is it has a clear information about the keyword. It has a Everest Base Camp Trek is my keyword, and then it lists out this is pretty structured, I feel so satisfied to use this tool. I do not have to do anything. I have to simply make a blog on Everest Base Camp Trek, and I would simply, even though I do not have to decide on subtopics. Okay, so this has already listed few of the subtopics. See, how hard is Everest Base Camp Trek? Is it Everest Base Camp worth? How long is to trek to Everest Base Camp, and how much does it cost? This is the very good information, because people are actually going for the cost of Everest Base Camp. People actually want to know the length, how much it's gonna take, and worth it. People, what can they expect from the Everest Base Camp trek, and they want to know the difficulty because of altitude. They want to know the difficulty. So these are my already a subtopic. And also subtopic, I can break down into the several heading. Do you need oxygen at the Everest Base Camp? Can you see the top of the Mount Everest from the ground? See, these are the organic keywords. This amount of information this tool gives. So if you are writing a blog, please go through that and see what kind of questions people are asking. It has a database of large set of database of people and queries. So if we address all these people, these days type FAQ information into their product and services, at the end, and they talk about the services at the first, and at the end, they would simply put the FAQ to rank on the featured snippets, featured snippet or the schemas. People want to rank on that. Let's just say, example, Everest Base Camp trek. So the people also ask, did you see here? Okay, people, how hard is to walk to Everest Base Camp? See what that tool gives us, that sort of information, because we can also rank. Or if I, hover through this, if I, enter this, see this nepaleverestbasecamp.com has a information related to how hard it is to walk to Everest Base Camp trek. These have their subtopic in their website, so they are ranking. So if we hover through another one, see this website has, Himalayan Glacier website has the information related to the cost. So even though we do not rank this, even though it is difficult to rank here, mostly in the rank 1, we can also rank through the people also ask information, because it is a low hanging fruit. People are not actually targeting these kind of queries. Okay, so the quick win here is to go through this process and prepare a blog and answer those blogs. Simple. Okay.
Okay.
So my process is this.
Is it a free tool?
Yeah, this is a free tool, but 2 searches left until, this has a limit, amount of the searches. I can do 3 to 4 times per day. Okay, so also, but the hack is, I can also go through the new tab, like let's just say I want to go to incognito, it will also show the results. So it is the hack. You can throw into the multiple browser. If you are the searches limit exceeded, you can simply go through the Opera as well, the another browser. So but you can easily do it for a free. If you sign up, it will get, it has a pricing, but if you sign up, it will around, unlock 3 to 4 searches, per day. Okay. Sign up is a simply free process. Or maybe it has a trial. I don't know. It has a trial. Let's see. Most of the keyword, even the premium tool has a trial, for the 7 days, for 30 days. So simply, filling up your information would work for the month. So I mostly, use the trial. If I have to use a premium tool, I use a trial. 1 month is enough for me to export that data. Okay, so this do not have a trial. It has a sign up only, but it can give the results through multiple tabs. So that's how we do on that. And another one is Quora. This is not the only one. AlsoAsked is one of my favorite, but another tool I would go through is, I do not, completely, use one tool, because I want to know as many as information as I could get from these websites. Okay. Why? Because everyone is want to rank on their Google, right? So everyone must have maybe doing SEO. I have to assume that everyone is doing SEO. But what I would do different is I would go through the every different keywords, every keyword tool, and generate the list of the keywords. Maybe they do not go through all those kind of a keyword. Maybe they do not know these kind of website. I have to assume like that, and fill in as many as information from these keyword tool. That's the overall objective, because people do not want to stress much on the keyword tool. So another part is, after that I would go through another website, Questiondb. This is the website. So the overall objective of this website is similar to this AlsoAsked, but also it gives a decent amount of information. Okay, let's just say if I type the same keyword in here, so it would also unlock the questions of the customers, visitors. So it's pulling up the data. So I think it has a pretty good amount of a question. So it is taking time around here. Okay, it's loading. This is a new website, actually. I did not know this earlier, but I have found this hidden gem. Now I'm using that. But before that, there was this tool. So I was using this tool. So it showed around 173 total matches. We can simply download to the Excel sheet. So this, can you see that average Basecamp track drinking water? Oh my God. So this is the hidden gem. I know about the average Basecamp track. So people want to actually, this is the hidden gem related keyword. This keyword tool hasn't showed this hidden gem, because while doing the track, I want to know if the water is safe. I want to, know if I have to bring the water or not. If I want to know if the water stream are safe or not. So this showed the average Basecamp drinking water, how much safe it is. That means, so if I type, if I write a blog around this drinking water in Everest Basecamp track, I would simply rank on it, no doubt on this. So see, some of the hidden gem I have found it in here. See, are there any other tracks like Everest Basecamp where no tent is required? Because in Everest Basecamp track, you do not need a tent. There are lodges in Everest Basecamp. So those kind of information. See, people are asking if a tent is required or not. So hidden gem. How to prepare, maybe I have to warm up, or maybe I have to do some kind of exercise. So see, this is the same keyword that already another AlsoAsked keyword gave us. How steep is Everest Basecamp? See how crowded. Okay, so this is the same information. So based on this, you can easily generate the long tail keywords. So while doing this, I was actually targeting the long tail keywords. Okay, so what this tool give is the long tail information. Long tail information means high conversion type of a keyword. These are because people actually typed in those questions, right? So if I address that questions, and the most likely people will end up as a visitor to our website, or if they have a services or product to complement that blog, then they will simply inquiry for Everest Basecamp track. Okay, so I can simply download this in Excel sheet. See, easy process. Simply open that and build up your strategy. So these, let's just say if I have a company, I would simply download this information and give it to the content writer. Please, based on these questions, prepare one blog and address all these questions. Removing the duplicates, address all these questions. This would also act as a FAQ type blog. The Q&A, every question, like I have a, if I have to suggest a title for this type of a keyword, I would simply do Everest Basecamp track, every question's answered. Okay, so this would be the whole blog. I do not have to think much on it, simple way. So these are the two. And another one I would use is Answer the Public. This will serve the similar purpose. but you know, this is the most popular. People you know, actually suggest this. But other than this, I would find also asked one of my favorite, and second favorite this one. Okay, so this also does the job, but you know, sometimes this do not give the relevant result to me. So I would simply type average Basecamp track. But the good thing about this tool is it will go through the every variation, like A to Z variation. It has got 80 questions. So I can, you know, simply save in that image, like, you know, it would go through the like process, when, which, what, where, will, why, are, how. Okay. Every sort of a questions related to this WH questions. So if I go through this, I can simply go through the data visualization process, like can average Basecamp track. See, it would go through the every variation, but you know, sometimes it may not be the relevant. This is the questions that this tool will suggest. Can average Basecamp, I have to, you know, this is the suffix and this is the keyword. Okay. Can average Basecamp track doesn't make sense, right? So can average Basecamp track cost doesn't make any sense, but rather these are the keywords that make sense, like average Basecamp cost, average Basecamp cost from India, difficulty, these are the cost. So average Basecamp for beginners. See, this is the hidden gem. People want to know beginners information. So for related information is here. Sometimes it gives the hidden gem. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't work. We have to figure out that which would work for us, you know. So near average Basecamp, near information is not good here. So I have to go through all these and, you know, figure out my good keywords based on this. So you can use this tool. These three are my favorite. So another one. Okay. So after we pull in the information into the sheet, we have already downloaded the sheet, and then we will filter which would work for us later. And before that, also I want to go through the Quora. Okay. You have to make an account on Quora. Simple sign up process is easy. And best part about Quora is it has the active community, probably the most active community. Even the Neil Patel, like marketers are also in here making, you know, throwing the answers, you know, and making their, you know, own, you know, group account so that they could, you know, have a Q&A with the fans. Okay. So Quora, you may know about the Quora. You can easily add a question and ask the people, you know, and also you can see all sort of information here, like questions related. If you type like Everest, like same keyword in here, it would pull in the all sort of information people, the organic question people have asked. Okay, see, also the tool suggested the same. How difficult is Everest Basecamp track? We can so manually go through this Quora and, you know, see through the questions which people are asking. You know, what does the Everest Basecamp more famous for? People are asking that. What are the reasons? So these are the organic. People are actually wanting to know the answers of these keywords. So these are the hidden gem. So manually I would go through this and, you know, maybe sort out few of the hidden gem related keywords so that I could beat the others. Okay. So this is the one way. And also I have a secret hack. Let's just say people, I know the how difficult is Everest Basecamp track people are asking. Let's just say I have a information related to this in my blog. So what I would do is, you know, simply answer this. Okay, simply answer this tool and, you know, maybe redirect that, you know, answer to my website. Okay, but as a backlink. Let's just say people actually throw in the backlinks information here, you know. So if I go through here, you can easily see people usually throw the backlinks in here. If they have information related to that, they should, you know, bring a traffic to their website as well. So that's how you can do. So let's just say in your example, like Rich Dad Poor Dad, if you are writing that, you know, maybe there are not much information in the Quora, but what you can do is you, through your ID, you can ask the questions. So which is the best book, you know, you know, you can simply type in the information that you have into your blog, and simply through you can easily make another ID on Quora and simply answer this question you have asked through the another ID. Okay, so that way you can connect and build the citations, and also the keywords gonna pop up into their another account, so people also see the actually people are looking for is that and for that, and they will actually see your answer as well as the backlinks you have made to your website. So that's how it is done. I also simply ask a question. If I have a blog, I would simply add a question. Let's just say I have a blog named Travel Toggle. This is a new blog I'm starting. So if I have a summer adventure and holidaying in Nepal, I have this like blog. People may not be looking for summer adventure holidaying in Nepal keyword in Quora. So I would simply type what is the best holiday destination I will add as a questions. So what is the best holiday destination in Nepal? I would simply type in that question through here and answer that question through another ID. Okay. So that's how we can interlink these keywords, and also for the ranking part, it does help most of the time. So this is how we can do research and filtering part. Okay. So another one we have is after doing the research part, we have to know the stats. Only the researching we can filter out, sort out the best keyword related to our product. We can do that by filtering all which is good for our business, and then we have to know the stats of the keyword so that it works best for us, because the keyword should have a monthly search volume. It should have at least a stat so that I can bring in traffic. Okay, so filter by search volume and clicks. Usually people target search volume, but this is the process people will go through. Later we will come to the volume part, why we should not always look for the volume. Like we said, if we look for the volume, we have to type for the generic related keyword. They have a high search volume, but we want conversion, right? So conversion may not have a good amount of a volume. They might have a less volume, but if the user actually type in that information, conversion is around guaranteed. So we have to filter by search volume and the clicks that keyword is getting. And second thing is gather the highest ranking competitor keywords. So if I have to rank on Everest Base Camp, let's just say Everest Base Camp. So this G adventure comes first. So I have to, look into this G adventure. So what kind of a blog does it have? What kind of information it has so that it is ranking? Obviously, the site is high authority. That's a different part. But what kind of information it have? How many content length does it have? So I have to look in every information I could get from the competitor site, so I could make a strategy to beat this. Okay, so that is the overall objective. And another one is filter the keyword by difficulty. Let's just say I would show one example here. Let's just say we want to look for the difficulty. This is the freemium tool. You can easily sign up for this tool. Like not premium is required. Also, I am using freemium. Everest. There are other tools as well to find out the difficulty, but since I'm using this, I'm showing it right now. I would, I will also share all sort of a tool I would use so that you can easily get it. See, the keyword difficulty volume is so much good. The keyword difficulty is around 45%, which is it says possible, but it is kind of a competitive keyword because overall global volume is around 79.9K. So competition is pretty tough. So I would, look for the keyword difficulty and filter that keyword by difficulty. Maybe if for another keyword, let's just say best time to go. Let's just say if I want to target this, maybe Everest Base Camp hike. So trek has that much amount of volume, but did you see I typed the similar synonym like semantic. These are called LSI, latest semantic index in the SEO term, which means Everest Base Camp trek and hike means more or less same, hike and trek are synonym. So I would simply go through the Everest Base Camp hike. So the volume is around 340 and the keyword difficulty 44, means at least one, just even though I typed the like hike related keyword, it has a less volume, but also the difficulty is also high. We do not want to target this. So what would I would do? Everest Base Camp difficulty. Maybe I would pull in some difficulty information. See, 36%. So it has a good volume, decent amount of monthly searches, but it says the keyword difficulty is around 36, means I can rank on this keyword. So I have to, look for the less difficulty first and implement that strategy into our blog. And then we will come into the other, high competitive site. So for high competitive site, for a normal person to think, we can easily have a competitors like, we can easily, like in Nepal, people see G Adventure is ranking at the first, they would simply say, we want to rank this, we want to beat this. So how? They do not know, but they want everyone objective is there, they want to beat G Adventures. But they do not know what kind of effort they have done, what kind of backings they have done, what kind of content they have done. They do not want to focus on the content and overall strategy of a G Adventure, but they want to outrank this. But with that, you cannot make a competitors like we can simply put Wikipedia or Amazon as a competitor, right? But we should not put that as a competitor. In a way, yes, it is a competitor, but how the competitor we have to set is based on the traffic I get. Let's just say my monthly traffic is around just 100. How can I even, think of competing with G Adventure, which gets, let's see, the traffic of the G Adventures. See, the traffic rank is around this much, in the China, in overall globally, there are so much site, and we can also, this is the overall Alexa, but I can easily throw in the traffic information through here. Okay, so let's just say how many traffic this has got, just to understand the overall objective. Domain overview. See, the organic traffic, not paid, just organic traffic is around 424.7K, which is a very good amount of traffic for that website. So I cannot make this as a competitor if I am getting a monthly traffic of 100. What I would do is, simply I would sort the website which also got around, 100 traffic, 100 monthly searches for that website. So I would target that and, maybe beat the competitor. And later on, I would, come and progress. And then we will come to this website. If we get around 420 around traffic, then this is our competitor. Then we can, make a strategy to be, beat this G Adventures. However, we cannot, beat them in traffic, but we can beat them in their blog. If they have a blog, they are also targeting a blog, but we want to, have a unique set of articles. Like we said, we want to, if we go through these tool, this kind of a keyword we address, people haven't, actually written this kind of a FAQ blog where Everest Base Camp trek whole questions are answered. For example, the best example I would give is, so this is the strategy I have tried. Okay. So this is written by me on this Tripoto website on the trekking related, because trekking is actually the highest, amount. Trekking in Nepal actually get the highest amount of searches in Google in Nepal, because Nepal has so many beauties, right? So what I did is, trekking in Nepal is a very competitive keyword. If we go through this, keyword, this is a very competitive keyword. I cannot rank on this. Also I cannot beat the competitors on this. See, 43% of competition is there. Global volume is this much, volume is around 590. People actually, in monthly searches, people actually do 590 through USA only. Okay, this is for the USA only. Overall global volume is around 8.9K. Okay, so I cannot rank on this. So what I did is I simply typed in, trekking in Nepal. In Nepal, so I see the website that are ranking on this. Okay, so I have taken consideration of these websites, and then I would go through that process, what people are typing, what people are searching, what kind of question they want, and then simply I brainstorm. The title I have brainstormed, because this is the difficult thing I have done. I can simply go through this also asked, and maybe pull in that information and simply make a blog like Q&A blog. Maybe that would rank, but since that is a very competitive keyword, I thought that it is not going to rank. So what I did different is, in the website, in the entire global website, I haven't seen any guy or any blog which have written A to Z of trekking in Nepal. Like A to Z information is not like A to Z means not all of it. Like A to Z information can mean that it has all sort of information. But here A to Z I have mean is the A to Z information. Like A means, regarding the tourist visa, B means regarding the travel, these kind of information I have put into the A to Z information, and then I have written a whole blog on it. It has a content length of around 3,000, maybe 3,000 plus. So, and I made that title, and it is ranking pretty well on the Google. So that is my overall strategy. See, simply the FAQ blog. This is the simply FAQ blog, and I also tried this strategy. Going through that exact strategy I'm sharing, okay, so that you could get as many as information possible through this. So see, practical example of those. I do not just bluff only. I have this made the strategy, and this worked for me, so you can easily implement that. Okay, so we have to filter by difficulty and see how the competitive advantage we can get. As less difficulty, we can it's easy to rank. Okay, so another thing we can do is ask people at how they search. Like I said, I have already talked about this in Seeds, creating a scenario and throwing that URL to the user, and we pull in that information, how they will type and what they will type. So these are the overall thing we want to know about, overall stats we want to know about the keyword. We want to know the volume, clicks, and the keyword difficulty information. Okay, so now after comes that the keyword optimization part. Now we know the status, but how can we do the optimization? So here we by these methods we can do the optimization. Means we have to gather at least 5 long tail keywords and 5 latest semantic index keywords, which means the semantic related. Like I said, average base camp hike and the trek means different. They have they have a different kind of search volume, and we can get those keywords as well. So, and the intent we have already talked about: informational queries, transactional queries, and the result means consideration about those keywords means we have to see that their traffic potentials, estimated ROI and the traffic and all sort of information we have to take into consideration. Okay, so now for the optimization, what I would do, I have gathered the list of the Excel sheet. Okay, so here's the Excel sheet you can use. I will also share this exact Excel sheet. Okay, so you can while writing a blog, you can brainstorm the topic, and you can simply type in the organic keywords that you think is gonna work, or you can simply go through the scenario part, or you can simply ask a friend and generate a list, and then you pull in that keyword list and have a volume sort of information and competition and the keyword difficulty in here, and we will sort color code those keywords, and most likely finalize the final list and implement that into a blog. Overall process is like this. So we would do that in the later class. I think we have a few minutes I will take, then we will wrap this up. Okay.
Okay.
So how do we know the volume, competition, and keyword difficulty? Simply, you can use that Semrush tool that I am using, so which I recommend. I mean, it is a free tool, and also it has a premium option as well. But free tool mostly work. But if you don't want that keyword tool, it's completely okay. I also use this keyword, Twinword. I have discovered very good amount of keyword tool lately. This is the new tool I discovered. So let's just say, what do you have? I mean, can you suggest some topic? Or I can simply give a average Basecamp example. I want to also connect with you.
Okay. You can give your own example. Then in the
Okay.
next part, I will suggest you and you will search.
Okay. So this is from the US. Obviously, we can also choose from Afghanistan, Albania, and suggest. The best part about this tool is insane how this tool does it. I mean, I will show the information overall. One of the best part about this tool is you can group the tool by the theme. You may not know the AdWords, how that works, but if the people know the AdWords, how people throw in their Google ads, so this tool is a very important. Even from the keyword planner, I would suggest this, because this group the tool according to their theme. You can say in the left hand side, Everest Basecamp, it has a 306 amount of a keyword in Everest Basecamp, means in this grouping people have actually, this is the exact keyword, and then you can add a suffix and prefix in that grouping of Everest Basecamp related topic. They have a 306 related information. And another one is Basecamp Trek, another one is package. And see the keyword it is suggesting. Trek package means the transactional query, because actually people want to know the Trek package information, means they are most likely doing Everest Basecamp Trek. So they want to know the cost, cost, and all sort of information. So I have a different kind of query, navigational queries as well as transactional queries. I can implement these queries into my blog, or target that into my ad, so that I get the maximum benefit. It groups the tool. Grouping the tool I use never group according to this information. I want to simply look for Everest Basecamp. I want to simply look for the package. So according to this, I get the idea, like Everest Basecamp people are actually, most of the people, 306 information means so many queries in there. But in the package part, only 60 amount of information is there, means I can simply go through the package. This is the low hanging fruit for me. This is getting a decent amount of search volume, and see the SEO competition out of 100. Oh my God, I didn't know this. I mean, this has a 17 only. Everest Basecamp, EBC short form is Everest Basecamp track. So if I have to target EBC track, it is just 17. Just 17 out of 100. So I can easily beat. Also, I'm getting 110 monthly searches, which is good for a new website. If I'm launching a new website, 110 monthly searches volume would do wonders for me. Also, we cannot just I'm not targeting only this keyword. This will add up. Like I want to target Everest Trek as well. This will add up, 110 plus 70. I want to target this keyword as well, 110 70 plus 30. It will add up, and the monthly searches, the traffic, see the traffic amount I am getting. I will add up the multiple keywords and pull in the whole blog. I will break them into the subheading, and maybe pull in that information. I would sort the best Everest Basecamp tracking companies. I would also want to rank on this average, this best Everest Basecamp track company. Also, I'm getting a 10 monthly searches, means the all will add up, and overall search volume would be around my 700 or 800 or maybe 1000. So this way I can easily get the information. And also the best part about this keyword tool is most of the tools that are free do not allow to pull in the information on the Excel sheet. Okay. So what would they usually do is, while I was pulling the information through other keyword tool, they would simply ask us for a sign up. We can easily do the sign up through the email IDs. I will also share my exact idea of how to make the those sign up emails just for free, like temporary emails. Okay. I usually do a temporary email to sign up those kind of a website. So it would easily, give the Excel sheet, downloads it. What do I need? I mean, I can easily pull in that information here in the Excel sheet and start building my keyword strategy. Okay. Also, it shows the trending topics. Also, it shows the LSI information. It is also a paid tool, but most of the time it has a free information. So many free information, which is good. I also use this tool. In the free also, it gives the multiple amount of a keyword. In other paid tool, it would give 3 to 4 informations only. Okay. So this is the tool I use. So okay. So I think we are at the end, and later on the later class we would also go depth into the keyword tool and curate those keyword tool, how we can sort them into the by volume, by their difficulty, and see how we can what is the best keyword for us and how we can rank them. Okay, so is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.